Good morning. Am I back? I don't know. I guess it looks kind of like I am. Let's address the elephant in the room really quick, shall we? I'm gonna put you in my windowsill. Ignore this. This is called working mom. It's like my drop zone right now. And every weekend I clean that up, but today's my day off. It's Friday. I'm not gonna tell you what day, but actually it's also my birthday. So coincidence, I have my birthday off, which is actually kind of cool. So, the elephant in the room. Where have I been? I have been busy, very, very busy. And so I've just kind of taken a huge break from long form content. I have every other Friday off this summer. However, I just haven't wanted to pick up the camera and film. I'm just in a really busy season of life. But then today I was like, you know what? I have all of my to-dos done except for that. I'm really caught up this week. I've gotten a lot done and I thought, you know what? Maybe I'll try to vlog today. I don't know. We just got back in from like a 45-minute morning walk. We try to do that every morning that we can. Matthew, can you go get your Tupperware? I want this. I don't want you to smush it, okay? Yeah, we went for a walk. We try to do that every day when I am off or home. Try to do it right away in the morning when it's nice and cool, because it's like, gets up to like 107, between 107 and 113. We did have like a cooler week. If you didn't know, I live in Las Vegas. So mornings are nice and cool. Most people would not consider them cool, but like 78 to 83 feels a lot different than in the hundreds. That feels like an oven. So she eats breakfast. My daughter eats breakfast while we're on our walk. So that's like awesome. It's just like kind of like our thing. And I'm gonna link, this is random, but I'm gonna link this skirt. It's got like little shorts underneath it. I'm gonna link this and these tops if you're looking for something like just practical and fun to wear. Oh my gosh, so nice. It's kind of like a meshy athletic material. It looks really cute and it's really comfy. I gotta go. I'll show you what I make for breakfast and then just kind of take you through our morning a little bit so you can get like, thank you. Get a little food, get a little content. And yeah, I'll try to get back in the rhythm. My schedule changes for the fall. It does every year. So maybe you'll see me again once a week. Thank you. Is that one for me? This one's for you. Thank you. Can trade? Trade? All right, we're gonna go play.
I just wanted to share with you what works for me. I like to do a lot of things when my daughter's awake because she enjoys being with me. So it's like constant up and down. She wants to be up, she wants to see what I'm doing, then she wants down, go do her own thing. And what we do and what I find works really well when I am home with her, just me and her, just the girlies, when my husband's at work, is that I will like do a chore and then we'll like go read a few books, play a little bit, then I'll go do something else. So what you're seeing is not the actual true timeline. Like I started this laundry, then we went and played a little bit in the loft. Then I went and got her laundry out of the dryer, which I had started before our walk, and put that away. And then we went back downstairs and played a little bit, climbed around. And I mentioned here later, we kind of go inside outside. Since it's a little bit cooler in the mornings, it's nice to get outside, especially in the shade. Heat is not bad for people, obviously, but I don't really want her outside when it's like the brutal heat of the day because she can get dehydrated. And I'm, you know, her mom and I want to protect her. So anyways, we're like inside outside, but you're not seeing the full timeline of everything. I'm just kind of taking you through some of my chores. So I did go ahead and get a load of laundry of ours folded this day. Another load started, got her laundry done, put away. And you know, it's just like one of those things. I don't save everything for nap time, but I do try to save the things for nap time that I don't want her in, if that makes sense. Like if I'm using the Blackstone, grilling, getting our like meat prep for the week, stuff like that. Like I do that during nap time. And also sometimes, to be truthfully honest, if you follow my short form content, you will see that most often during nap time, that's when I work out. This day, Friday, it's my rest day, so I don't work out on Fridays. I also have a little laundry helper here. If you notice, some of the laundry got taken away. But I do things again that like I want time for myself or I don't really want her into during nap. But I do think it's important for your children to see you doing things, being active, taking them alongside with you, and also being the type of mom, at least I think this is really important, that they can do things alongside you. Like, yeah, she's not really quote unquote putting laundry away right now, but she's with me in her room and you'll see her in a little bit, kind of what she does. She mimics everything that I do. And I think it's really special and really cute. And I waited so long for these days and I hate how fast they're passing. She's putting clothes away too. Actually, she just loves to put anything in anything. Like, she'll take her cups, her toys, her eggs. She's got like a little thing of lotion right there. And this is like her new obsession. She will, any drawer she can find, she'll put something in there and then she'll take stuff out. It's so cute. And honestly, like, to me, it's like she can make as big as a mess as she wants. She's not hurting anything. So she will end up taking everything out of those drawers that she can reach. See? And we'll just put it all back. It's fun for her. So she can't hurt herself. Just explore. And I love how she puts it from one drawer to the next. So sweet. Like, they really mimic what they see, especially at this stage, and it's just really fun. Teacup. I have this changing pad on the let's see if you can see. Yeah, you can see that right there, right here. Yeah. On this crib. I never use it. My husband always does. Also, let me know down below, when did you transfer your toddler into a toddler bed? I'm gonna insert a little photo right here. She can climb in and out of this crib. Now, for her age, that seems extremely young, but like, babies do what they're gonna do. So we have to make sure she is always in a sleep sack at night. Cannot go without a sleep sack, because that's the only thing that really is preventing her from climbing out right now. She will like grip these bars with her little toes. It's actually insane to watch. I didn't think that at this age she would be climbing out. And all of my friends who have babies, multiple babies, are like, that's not normal. So, but there's no normal whatever for babies. They just do what they're gonna do. She, in case you're wondering, she started walking at 10 months and exactly a week. So 10 months, 1 week. So she's just like a really active girly. She's really into climbing right now. So she climbs a lot, like on safe things when we go to the park and stuff. So we're actually thinking of soon-ish turning this into the toddler bed, because it does transform into a toddler bed. And I just feel like for like safety reasons, I mean, I think it's important. The only thing is I would probably want to remove my lamp and then put my camera somewhere, and probably remove, like, I don't know, things that I feel like she can hurt herself with at night, and just kind of make this bed only. I can't quite communicate with her right now, like, you have to stay in your bed, because she's like, no. And I know this is gonna happen. She will be legless climbing, because she's so strong, to get out of that crib. So here, let me, hold on. She just goes from one drawer to the next. This is her socks. I just always have to make sure she's careful with this, because one of the drawers comes all the way out, the other one's attached. But she's gonna put all these socks on the floor. And then once they're all out, she's going to put them all back, because she loves like the putting back of things. This is why babies at this age don't really need toys. Now we're putting them back. Say goodnight, socks. Good night, socks. Good night. Night, night, socks. You got 2 more. Good night, socks. Good night. Nah. Good night. Hard not to disturb her, but this room that is off our kitchen, it's actually storage that goes under the stairs about halfway. It's like one of those kind of storage areas. We're making into a playroom. It's kind of messy right now because she just dumped a box of toys. But when I'm in the kitchen, she's most always in there, which is really fun. If not there, she's climbing in the Tupperware cabinet and getting all the Tupperware out. I don't know what happened to all the lids to my jars, but I'm gonna attempt to make some chia seed pudding. And these are the only 2 jars I can find. This is like a storage jar, but it'll work because I like it in glass. I think it tastes so much better than plastic, and I like this shape. Like, I don't know, I like the jar kind of shape, so I may have to purchase some lids. Chia seed, chia seed, chia seed, chia seed, chia seed. Obviously got chia seeds. I also grabbed some cookies and cream plant-based protein. I want to use this up. I bought so much of this last 4th of July. It's still not even close to being expired yet.
I paid so little money for this, $5, and I got so many of them because they were so cheap. And then I'm gonna use high protein milk, the Fairlife Skim. I usually use whole milk, but we're almost out. So we got Skim just to kind of get us by, so that way she can have her milk. Okay, so my recipe for this is a cup of milk, 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, and then a scoop of protein. And then when I'm ready to eat it, I'll either chop a banana or put some fruit on the top. I don't like doing that right now because I think the fruit gets kind of weird tasting in the refrigerator. I don't do a lot of meal prep nowadays. Like I do, but I don't. It's so different, I feel like, with my schedule. I'll do the majority of our meal prep like on a Sunday, kind of like I used to do Sunday and Wednesdays, and Wednesdays just have been so busy with work, so I have not been doing Wednesdays. I just kind of do Sundays. And honestly, some nights it's just like a veggie and a protein if there's nothing made ahead of time, but I always try to have stuff made ahead of time. So this protein is so close to being gone. All right, do a scoop of that. Oh, don't put that lid in there because I want that for the milk. If you put the lid in here, then it will be all dirty. Can we put it back on the milk? Thank you. You want some of those? I don't think you should eat these. I don't think they're very good. I wouldn't eat those. They kind of taste kind of yucky. Are you hungry? Would you like some grapes? Oh, you want to hold it? Okay, so then what I do, here, you take your spoonies. I just shake them. I know a lot of people will use like the little blender tool. I don't use that. I just shake them up. And then I put them in the refrigerator. This container has a lot of space for fruit. This big one here has a lot of space for fruit. This one does not, so that's okay. In the refrigerator, at least for 4 hours. They're best if they're done for overnight. Do you need a refill? If you're wondering, I have not eaten breakfast yet. It's not even 9 a.m. So like I kind of intermittent fast just because it works with my schedule. I am gonna have my fiber. So Bellway greens, I will link what I can down below, and Bellway fiber. This makes this taste so much better, truthfully. I think this is the only flavor I have. Mixed berry. I'm gonna actually check because if I have another flavor. Please don't put your spoon in there. Okay. Water, ice, and then I just do a half a scoop of each. I will say this one doesn't taste bad, but like it tastes like greens, so I mean, I don't really love that flavor. I'll tolerate it, but like this makes it taste 10 times better. So then in total, it's like 5 grams of fiber or something. It's just nice to have that straight away. If I don't do it in the morning, I try to do it in the evening, but I've been working out in the evening, so also don't want it too close to my workout. Cheers to being an adult and having fiber. Yes, I get fiber throughout my food, but also I just like having it like this because I'm busy. Truthfully, I think this is why I don't film a lot of long form content anymore, because I have a little one that needs me, and I just like don't love always transitioning back and forth in the camera, and I don't love filming during nap time when I have a day off because I want to get things done. So just kind of finding the balance of like life as a mom through this time. Like this is a fun period for me. A lot of people don't like the transition phase from like baby to toddler because they aren't necessarily a lot needier and they're working their way through like their words and stuff. I personally love it. It's one of my favorite things. I don't mind that there's always a mess in my house, always things that need picked up. It doesn't bother me. It also doesn't bother me that like I'm doing things and then she comes and goes and like wants picked up or wants put down, wants to play. So things take longer, like chia seed pudding, which used to take me like 5 minutes to put together. If I'm holding her, it might take 10, but also like I'm running back and forth to the playroom. And just, yeah, being a mom. So if you're in this stage of life, you do understand. If you're not in this stage of life, you might find this completely annoying. That's not my problem. Like, it's not. I've come to terms with the internet. You don't actually know me, so if you are judging me based on what you see, that's your problem, not mine. And trust me, having put up short form content, just shorts here on YouTube over the last 20 days and gaining over 1 million views, which, just to put that in perspective, this channel is 5 years old as of this year. And in those 5 years, I've only gained about 4 million views. So to get over 1 million views in less than 20 days is just like huge for my small channel. But with that comes a lot of viewers that don't know me, that quickly judge and leave comments, and I've just accepted that that's just the internet, social media in general. And if I didn't care, like if I cared, I wouldn't be sharing, but I don't care. So, you know, I'm not gonna apologize for like being in mom mode while also filming, but it's also the reason why I feel like I haven't been really showing up and filming. So yeah, I am going to work on putting dishes away, cleaning off the counter, doing all of that, because I would really I like the space to be cleaned. And again, it just kind of becomes like a dumping zone throughout the week. She's playing, and then I might make myself some breakfast. We'll see. I'm not super hungry yet. I do work out at night now. If you have been following my short form content, you would know that. I was working out at 4 a.m. but with my schedule change, I started working out at 9 p.m. So it's been working. It's not my favorite, but it works. So I eat late at night, so I'm like not super hungry in the morning. It just makes intermittent fasting kind of easy. So yeah, let's get the dishes done together, shall we? I'm just gonna put you right here on my fancy tripod. My dishwasher, I don't know if it's the setting I have it on, if it's not working, it isn't drying things correctly. And it could even be the new dishwasher tabs that I've gotten. I don't know. Are you chewing on that wheel of that truck? Is that tasty? Definitely know she's getting another tooth. Well, thank you. You chewing on the wheel? Is it tasty? Ew. Ew. Little miss thinks it's time to help me.
My daughter is eating her second breakfast. Sometimes it's 3 breakfasts and lunch. She is a hungry, active little girl, and I can always tell by like a certain tone she has in her voice. I'm like, ooh, you getting hangry, girl. So she was having some PB&J and some grapes and I thought this was the perfect time to quickly, very, very quickly get some meal prep started. So I wanted to kind of chat a little bit about the difference in my meal prep because I kind of mentioned it earlier. On Sundays, I kind of prepped all of our proteins for the week. At least I try to do them on the Blackstone. And then what I do throughout the week is I usually prep some veggies and carbs kind of just as needed. So this day I did like 2 bags. I had 1 bag of broccoli that was already opened, and then I opened 2 more bags. So I have one that's like essentially like maybe like a third left in the freezer, but I decided to do broccoli because I had the most of that. So it was like really quick and easy. Frozen veggies are my biggest tip for like easy. You don't have to cut, you don't have to chop, you just throw them on a pan, roast them at like 415 for like 30 to 40 minutes, depending on how you like them or how your oven roasts things. Put a little olive oil and salt on them, perfection. And then I just started up some quinoa really quick because this can all just kind of sit there. So when she's done eating, if you know, like obviously she's gonna be done eating before these are done cooking, like I've got them prepped and I've got her kind of situated where she can just sit and watch me. Also, I did mention it was my birthday this day, and I got this at Walmart. It was like in the clearance section, but it doesn't expire till December. So it was like $1 off or something like that. The obnoxious yellow sticker. I decided to go ahead and make this because it, like I said, it's my birthday, but I was anticipating there's a few people stopping by later and I wanted to be able to be like, hey, do you guys want a brownie? They smelled absolutely delicious when they were baking. So hopefully everybody likes them. I don't know. I just feel like it was one of those host things where I feel like I should have something on hand knowing people were going to stop by later. So we could just kind of like do a little celebration. And then if not, we had something. I'm like the cake maker. So it sounds so funny, but like if you are the cake maker in your family, it's like, do you make yourself a birthday cake? I never have. But I like to have something on hand just to kind of like have that little celebration thing. So I decided to make these really quick. She was super occupied with her PB&J on Dave's Killer Bread, which she really likes. She honestly is not really that picky. She doesn't really like fruit. I will say she really likes grapes. The more sour ones, she loves vegetables. Like as soon as this broccoli was done, she ended up having a big side of broccoli with some beef with Japanese barbecue for her lunch. So she had that. She loves peas. She loves carrots. She loves zucchini. I mean, this girl loves anything green veggie wise, but not so much fruit. I do offer her fruit, but I find that she's just kind of isn't into it unless it's grapes, red grapes, and kind of sour. So like I said, we kind of go back and forth. Play, do a little bit, play, do a little bit. This is her favorite thing right now. Probably why she's climbing out of her crib, is to just sit and climb on her rainbows, slide down, go back up, and she'll do this for like 20-30 minutes. It's so fun, and it's like a great indoor activity because it's so hot outside. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I hope you kind of enjoyed this like morning in my crazy life vlog. But we're gonna get back to playing. We were just outside for about 30 minutes. Now we're gonna play inside and just kind of transition back and forth until nap time. So I still haven't eaten breakfast. It's like 10 a.m. Got some food finished like I showed you for meal prep, but that's my morning. I'll hopefully get some lunch / breakfast when she goes down for nap, but right now we're gonna get some playing in so she takes a really solid nap. Thanks for being here. Do me a huge favor, give this video a huge thumbs up. And if you are not subscribed and you watch a lot of my content, do so right now. And I'll see you soon, hopefully sooner than it's been, in a new video. Bye.